Hello guys, my name is Nathan, and welcome to uh, sorry to see all my stuff. I'm working on some stuff, so yeah, just don't focus on there. I'm still working some stuff. Um, yeah, you guys wondering why I'm making these games, Toy Droid, or the Toy Store, or SS Toy Droid. Why am I saying... Oh, it's a lighting. Oh, I hope that is. That's, yeah, I don't know if there's a lighting. If you guys see percolating, it might be a lighting or... oh yeah, it did it again. Or some flicker turning black. I think that is lighting, I hope. Back what I was saying, the reason why I'm doing this for like excitement. I will explain to that. I don't think this is gonna be a problem. You just hear my voice. Even it's turning black. I'm not showing you guys anything different, so I guess I should not be worried about that. Back what I was saying, I really am doing it for curiosity and for excitement. The more I start making Toy Droid, we start experiencing how developers, that how you say it? Developers made a game. Wherever I'm sketching, I feel like that way. Feel a whole bunch of excitement, actually loving. I actually am loving what I do. Just talking about it or making it just makes me happy. Basically, the reason why I had to turn all of my games into a series. So my showing my game is way larger than you think. You think it's gonna be like Resident Evil or Pocket Playtime or Five Nights at Freddy's series? No. It's sort of mixing with those though. Instead of a chapter showing each chapter showing a story and basically showing what you're curious about. And what your what you're curious about, and basically want to see how a story goes throughout the chapters. Mine is a little bit different. I will show part of my story, half of my chapters, and then we'll leave off after we finish that whole entire part of the series. You have to play another game, basically connecting with that story. Just imagine this. Imagine my game. Five Nights at Freddy's and Resident Evil and Poppy Playtime. Basically, even though they still have their own series, even though they all have their own series, basically you still can make it like separate series can make a full series, if that makes any sense. So I will show part of my story, what been and I have like a bigger plan with this whole entire story. This chapter is only part of the story. My other games gonna be way basically go into this story I'm creating. So what the? Did you guys? Never mind. I swear I heard a Pokemon choking. But dude, it's insane. My story will get scarier and darker because most of my characters I created, well, most of my story will get darker each time I make it. Will get darker and darker and scarier and scarier. Basically, that's how I'm making my game is. So I will put curiosity and wondering how this story goes in one of my games, and you will see bits and pieces then and there. And if you think, oh, I got all the story already, if you know, you might think you know my story, like how this whole story will go, but you don't. So I will put hints and pieces, I will put different pieces around my games, basically showing different games and how this story will go off. And I'm just saying this off of my head. It's basically, I watched this video and his name is Fake Noodle, and most of the creator of Poppy Playtime don't know him because they don't know him. That has to be my guess, because to me, he's a tiny bit more forgettable person I known him since maybe 2018 or maybe way more, but I will forget about him. I probably know him since 2022, maybe not. I don't remember. Like I said, he turned a more forgivable person. Well, person, not really. YouTuber, yes. Sorry, this is getting confusing, but I'm just talking about my game. That how I'm gonna make my story. If you don't get it, just think as different. Imagine food is like a story. Different food is each game, and that's what leading off the story. Basically, potato chips. Oh, some Lay's and some other chips keep going off on that line. It won't. Basically, simply, it has no end, but also have no beginning. So, on my side, I just seen my screen turning bright. Is that happening to you guys? If you guys ever seen it? I mean, might. But like I said, these stuff I'm working on, same as other stuff. Yeah, I'm waiting for my sketchbook. Yeah, I'm only making my games out of sketches. It basically helped me think and basically work on it a little bit more. So, I hope you guys like this video. Leave a like and subscribe. Yeah.